What's up, guys? Welcome back. And today I got a package from Malaysia, and it's something for my S14. And I've already opened it. Sorry, I'm kind of bad with like box openings and stuff because I can't wait and I opened them already. But what I got are S14 Kouki valences. So these are replicas too. I don't know, I can't justify paying like $1,000 or more for rear valences, even though I spend so much on my Corolla. But maybe one day in the future I'll get real ones. But these are the new ones, and let's take a closer look at it. And these are pretty good quality, as you can see. Let me show you my other one right here, and this is the difference between the two. So this one is a lot better quality. It's thicker and it feels more like plastic reinforced, where this one you could tell is just kind of straight up fiberglass. It's not the best, and they don't fit too well at all. You can see these, the gel coat is still really nice, and they feel almost OEM, so they look really good, but we'll see how they fit. I haven't test fitted it yet. As you guys can remember from my previous video, this one didn't fit well at all. It had a lot of issues, and yeah, let's go ahead check it out. I like that they did this because this is how the OEM one looks, and the issue is you can never bolt this up nicely because it doesn't have this on the other reps. So this replica looks more like the OEM piece, and it actually feels more like it too. So let's hope that it fits the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to put this on and see if it fits. I took out these side clips here because I don't know if they're gonna be in the way. All right, let's check it out, and it fits pretty good. There's like a little gappage here, but I mean that doesn't really bother me too much. I don't know, maybe most of them don't go up to here. They might just stay in this area because this one lines up with the bottom one, but this one obviously is like way too low. So I don't think they're supposed to be that high up, and I might be thinking wrong, but let's go ahead and take off this one and then see if it'll fit too. So let me go ahead and get a tool, get this off. Okay, so I got the other side off and got this one here. Let's go ahead and put this one on too, see how it fits. Okay, so I got it on, and this side is pretty gappy right here. See, it's maybe like a inch, but it's not really fitting right, and I think it's because of this right here. So I'm gonna have to check it out later and see what the problem is. So you can see here, it does line up pretty well, but I feel like it's a little too much. I think the bracket is too high for this, so I'm not sure if they made it to scale or if it's kind of wrong. But overall, these look a lot better than those, and maybe I'll stop buying fake ones and just get real ones. That way I won't have an issue with fitment. But these are pretty decent. I think I could work with these better than those. Those are kind of crappy, but I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, because these you could still bend to kind of make it fit there, so I could use like double side tape in the future and have it fit really nice like that. Where the other ones I would have to cut it and redo it, because you could tell these are a little better reinforced with poly, and these are just straight up fiberglass. They don't bend at all, and if I do bend them, they'll start to crack, and you could kind of hear that already. So yeah, I mean, I guess work with really crappy ones or kind of crappy ones. And I didn't pay too much for these. They were actually like $140 shipped. so that's not too bad. I paid a lot for these when I first bought them, so to actually have these for cheaper, it's actually a pretty good deal. And this is from a company on eBay. They're called Genius JDM or something like that, and they're from Malaysia. And I just wanted to see if it was going to be a good replica or not, and I don't know, it seems okay. I really want to wait for Dorky Dory to make these, but he said he's not going to be able to make them until 2022, and I didn't really want to wait a whole year for just rear valences. And so I might just fix these up and get them. He does make side skirts, and at least I know his fitment would be at least very on point or like perfect. And so I'll probably buy his side skirts, and then a rear spoiler. I don't even know where to get one. Dorky Dory doesn't make it either, so I might just get it from wherever. I really don't want the 3-piece because I don't really like that style. I kind of like the OEM look, unless I could get OEM. And yeah, that's it. So these are it. I'm gonna try to fix them a little better. I'm gonna figure out what I need to do first. So I might cut this down or chop it off real quick and then add it on again later to see if that's the issue. But let me check everything else first, because it might not be it, and I still have to check the fitment. So but overall I think that's the issue for it. But I'm thinking that they don't go all the way up like that. They might just be right there, and then I'll have to drill a hole or something. So alright, so I didn't cut off that bottom tab yet because I don't know, I don't want to do something that I'm gonna regret. And after some research, the valence do just sit like right under this one, this second hole here. And so this might just be it right here, the fitment. And you can see it's a little off here, but I think I'll just have to sand whatever's hitting. So I'm gonna work on that later. Right now we're gonna go and work on Jeffrey's truck. So as you guys can see, I swapped out my wheels to his truck because his tires are pretty much gone, and I'm gonna be needing his truck to go down south soon when I go and pick up some parts for all of my cars. So right now I'm not really driving FJ because these tires are pretty bold and they're not really safe to drive on anymore. I mean, I could probably still get like to the store and back maybe if I really needed to, but definitely not going to be taking these like on a long trip. So yes, he has my nice KO2s now. These like 31s, and they actually look pretty amazing on his car. He's been needing some tires for a long time now, and his truck looks so much more aggressive. As you guys can see this way. I don't know how good the lighting is, but so yeah, what we're gonna put on today are these. They're spacers for the front, so we could lift it about 2 inches, or just like 1.5, huh? It's just like 1.5, or is this 2? I don't think it's 2.
I don't think it's 2 either.
But should be enough, and we're gonna actually try to put 33s on this truck. So hopefully with just this lift, we should be able to fit at least some 33s on here without too much rubbing, mostly on the body. And we might be able to get away with just like chopping these plastic pieces off, and on this side too. So yeah, gonna go ahead and lift the truck up and then try to put these on. All right, so we're pretty much done. Jeffrey did most of the work, but all we did was add this spacer here. So what you do is you take off the suspension here, put the sleeve on top, bolt this down, and then you have these new ones that will just bolt this into the spacer. So now the spacer is on, and it should be about, they say 2 inches, but I don't know if it's gonna be 2, but it's fine. however high it goes. And this is more of like a cheaper route. It's not really like the legit way to do it. I know some guys will run a spacer just on the driver's side for the driver dip, but we're just doing this just so we could run the 33s hopefully once we get them, and then Jeffrey could upgrade to a more legit coilover lift system once he gets the money to do that. But for now, his shocks and springs are still pretty good, and they're the Bilstein, so we thought maybe just keep it like this for now until he could afford to upgrade them. And then I'm going to be lifting mine too, but I don't know what suspension setup I'm gonna get yet. I was thinking Old Man Emu with the Old Man Emu upper control arms. But yeah, so we're almost done, and then we're just gonna go ahead and put the wheels back on, and then we'll see how much of a lift it gave us. Finally got the wheels on, and dang, it's a lot higher now. It is about like 2 inches. I didn't do it before, but you can see from the back it sits a lot higher than the rears now, and the rear is usually higher, and it's almost like a leveling kit, but the front is definitely higher. We might have to go drive it around the block to see if it settles, but it looks so much better, and there's definitely a lot more room now for activities, and we could probably run 33s now right here and not have too much of a problem for just driving. Probably not going to be able to go off-road with that, but at least we'll be able to drive and still daily the truck until Jeffrey could afford some coilovers. But I seen most guys on YouTube, they just cut like this section right here where it kind of pops out, and they're able to clear their 33s. And over here they just cut a little here too. We will eventually do a body mount chop on this truck, but we're not going to do that yet. We do need a welder. But yeah, the truck looks good. Nice ride height now. Probably need an alignment because it's kind of positive camber now a little. It's maxing out those upper control arms for sure, huh? Yeah. But you can see on this side, it's pretty maxed out. We had to lower it with that bolt right there, and it drops down the control arm. But it seems okay so far. Hopefully it doesn't wear out the tires too fast. And let's look at my FJ. I don't like these wheels on here. I don't know, Jeffrey kind of does, but it makes it kind of look like a luxury SUV kind of. I don't know, not a big fan. It does kind of look like a Hummer now or something, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. Gonna wait for the wheels and tires, and then see how it fits on his truck after we get that in. And then just gonna go back and work on my S14 rear valence, try to sand it down, and then we'll see if I can make them fit a little better. All right, so I don't even know where I left off because I was doing a lot of sanding on these rear valences and kind of just doing chores around the house. So kind of getting back to it, I sanded a lot right here, and as you can see here, it doesn't fit that well in here, like not perfectly, but it's fine. You're not really gonna see this gap here, so it's not gonna be that big of an issue. However, you can see here it starts going up, and I don't know if it's supposed to be straight or if that's kind of like the OEM style, but I think I'm gonna sand it to where it kind of follows a straight line. I think it'll look cleaner. But sand it down, you can see it kind of hugs this body a lot more, a lot better. So it's looking pretty good. I sanded this side on the other side a lot, and you can see it really hugs the body of the car now a lot better. I think I need to sand a little bit more here too and here, but these definitely do fit a lot better. There's still a lot to do. Things are finally starting to roll now because parts are finally coming in from where I'm ordering them. So I'm super excited. Hope you guys are too. Please stay tuned. There's a lot of stuff coming for these cars, especially for my S14. My 86 gonna be a lot of body work, so I might just blow through that. And we're gonna try to paint this 86. Also the two 4x4s, we're trying to do a lot to those. I am going down south maybe by the end of this month to pick up some stuff from my FJ2. So yeah, stay tuned guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Peace.